Today in court, Manitoba's Court of Queen's Bench Chief Justice Glenn Joyal says that somebody followed him last week. He says that a car followed him after work, and a person also came to his house, knocked on his door, and spoke to his daughter to confirm his address. Joyal says, "I am deeply concerned that this type of private investigative surveillance and conduct could or would be used in any case involving any presiding judge in a high-profile adjudication." Joyal is currently overseeing a constitutional challenge where 7 churches in Manitoba are taking on the province for its pandemic health restrictions. He says the private investigator was trying to discredit him by catching him break the rules. Later in the court hearing, lawyer John Carpe says that it was his organization who hired a private investigator to follow Joyal. Carpe is the president of the Justice Center for Constitutional Freedoms. He also represents the 7 churches in the constitutional challenge. He says he made a mistake and that he apologized. A legal expert says that this is unprecedented.
It's a remarkable admission, and I'm sure that I am not alone in the legal community of being rather flabbergasted that this came to light.
Carpe also said his organization has hired people to follow other public officials. Manitoba's chief public health officer says he was not aware of being followed by a private investigator, but he has experienced threats and also he has experienced suspicious activity around his house.
It's understandable that this has had a huge toll on Manitobans, but I don't think that any of us can legitimately accept that threats against someone or their family is acceptable. No matter how much you disagree with some of the protections that we put in place.
The Canadian Bar Association, as well as the Manitoba Bar Association, has issued a public statement condemning the action. They say there's no place for that type of behavior in the conduct of a trial. Winnipeg Police Service says that it's also investigating this incident. Peggy Lam, CBC News, Winnipeg.